Welcome to PVTV International. I'm going to present this week's editions of our news roundup. Cabinet news: Acting President of NUG calls for humanistic approach to current events. Acting President of the National Unity Government, Thura, emphasized at the Cabinet meeting on May 28 the importance of addressing current events with a focus on humanism and human rights. It is crucial for the National Unity Government to assist in resolving the ongoing ethnic conflicts as comprehensively as possible. It is imperative to approach racially sensitive issues with seriousness. Given our role, we must address the current events with perspective rooted in humanism and human rights, he stated. The acting president also highlighted the need for cautious responses to the actions of conspirators and hypocrites attempting to tarnish the revolution. He stressed the importance of the reality analysis experienced by the public and the need to deliver effective solutions for the genuine and real situations of the people. NLD Patron Thura passes away at 97. Thura, the patron of the National League for Democracy NLD, chair of the Central Social Assistance Team, and former Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, passed away at Yangon General Hospital in June 1st at the age of 97. The National Unity Government NUG expressed condolences for his passing in a statement issued on the same day. In 1974, during his tenure as a Commander-in-Chief and Defense Minister, Deng earned public admiration for his role in minimizing casualties during the funeral crisis of former UN Secretary General U Thant. He was also the Vice Chair of the Patriotic All Comrades League, a now-defunct political party formed by former army members and veteran politicians at the height of the 88 uprising. Deng garnered further public support by addressing pro-democracy supporter and anti-dictatorship protester in front of the emergency department of Yangon General Hospital at that time. Deng was subjected to numerous arrests and imprisonment by successive military dictators due to his unwavering leadership and involvement in democratic movement since the establishment of the NLD. He remained dedicated to working alongside the people and other democratic forces in the fight against military dictatorship until his passing. The National Unity Government expressed deep sadness at the passing of the NLD patron and reaffirmed their commitment to continue striving for the successful completion of the People's Spring Revolution. NUG Prime Minister urges intensify attacks on military council. The Prime Minister of the National Unity Government, called for intensifying attacks on the military council during the Central Committee for Interim Implementations of Public Administration meeting on May 30, citing the terrorist military council, severe military and economic strain. Revolutionary forces must work hard to bring about a significant turning point, and it is time to attack the terrorist military council and exert economic pressure without letting them breathe. It is time for our government to make efforts to ensure that there is no vacuum in any sector, said the Prime Minister. He emphasized the need for the Central Committee to boldly prepare for the activities and measures implemented over the past 2 years, making necessary changes and reform. The Prime Minister urged continuous efforts to improve the administrative sector, expedite the end of the revolution. Ministry of Education. NUG Ministry of Education reports 89% pass rate for 2023 Basic Education Completion Assessment. The Ministry of Education of the National Unity Government NUG announced on May 25 that approximately 75,000 students applied for 2023 Basic Education Completion Assessment. Out of 56,000 students who took all subjects, around 50,000 or 89% received certificate. However, about 6,000 students or 11% did not meet the requirements and did not receive certification. The ministry stated that those who believe they follow the rules but did not receive a certificate can apply for a complaint form to have their results reviewed. Ministry of Home Affairs and Immigration, NUG reports heavy casualties among terrorist military council forces amid public resistance. The people are actively resisting the military council violent suppression, arrest, attack and killings. In the fight of survival, the public is exercising their right to self-defense. The National Unity Government, Ministry of Home Affairs and Immigration, announced on May 26 that nearly 30 members of the military councils were killed and more than 20 were injured within a single day. Ministry of Defense, NUG Defense Ministry reports surrender of 48 military council officers in the capture of Phuchimu Outpost. The Ministry of Defense of the National Unity Government announced on May 27 that 48 military council officers, including the Deputy Battalion Commander, surrendered during the battle to capture the Phuchimu Outpost in Kayin State, Kokorik Township, Duplaya District, an area where the Karen National Union, KNU Brigade 6, is active. Approximately 20 corpses were also found. On May 19, Joint Revolutionary Forces from the KNLA and SOG attacked the Phuchimu Outpost, which has been staffed by about 100 troops for 27 years near the Thai border village of Paukalan in Tak Province. Deputy Battalion Commander Yang Aung and 47 other military council members surrendered during the attack. The outpost had been under siege for several months, and the military council soldiers fled the camp on the morning of May 19, leading to the surrender of 48 of them. Reports indicate that over 30 soldiers from the military councils are still on the run. The Phuchimu camp had been occupied by the terrorist military since 1997, necessitating extensive efforts by revolutionary forces to block it and eventually capture it. Ministry of Human Rights, NUG Minister discussed sanctions and human rights with Canadian delegation. The National Unity Government, NUG, Union Minister of Human Rights and the Deputy Minister met with a delegation from Canada's Foreign Ministry on May 23rd to discuss implementing effective sanctions against the military council. Union Human Rights Minister U Aung Myo Min and Deputy Minister U Aung Kyaw Moe met with the Canadian delegation led by Mr. Honorable Rod Oliphant, Parliamentary Secretary to Canada Minister of Foreign Affairs at Oliphant Office in Ottawa on May 23rd. They openly discussed documenting and addressing human rights violations perpetrated by the military council, implementing effective sanctions against them, the regional security situation, and providing humanitarian support. EU and allies condemn escalating conflict in Myanmar, urge accountability. In a joint statement on May 24, the European Union and 9 other countries expressed deep concern over the escalating conflict in Myanmar, which has led to a severe humanitarian and human rights crisis since the coup d'etat in February 2021. The other countries include Canada, Australia, South Korea, Malta, New Zealand, Norway, Switzerland, the United Kingdom, and the United States of America. The statement highlighted the worsening conflict and the increased suffering of the civilian population. It condemned airstrikes on civilians, including hospitals and schools, the torture and killing of civilians, sexual assault on women and children, and the urgent need for humanitarian aid. The statement also expressed particular concern over the military council's implementations of the military service law and the displacement of large numbers of people in Rakhine State, Buthidaung Township. The joint statement called for accountability for these actions and urged the international community to stop selling weapons, including jet fuel, to the military council. Military Affairs Summary for the 4th week of May 2, 2024. Armed clashes intensifying during the later part of May 2024, particularly in Namao and Salim Township along the expressway region near Bago Range. Simultaneously, tensions surged between the terrorist military council and allied forces in northern Shan State. In Bago region, clashes between the military council and revolutionary forces persisted for 4 consecutive days. At the intersections of New Town, Singkanlan Road, the PDF Tayawadi District Battalion 3802 reported approximately 35 military council soldiers fell in battle, while the battalion targeted the military council's immigration department office in Mainla Township with 2 booms. revolutionary forces in Dangwon Township attacked a patrolling military council police car near the 144 mile post on the Yangon-Mandalay highway, resulting in the deaths of 3 enemy police officers and injuries to 6 others. The vehicle was subsequently destroyed. As per the Town District PDF, Aung San Len Nantmao, a local defense force, confirmed the deaths of 3 military council soldiers and injuries to 2 captains during an attack by Revolutionary Joint Forces in Nantmao Township, Mugwe Division. Additionally, clashes erupted between Revolutionary Forces and a military council column heading towards Gongja village in Salin Township, Mugwe region, resulting in military council casualty, as reported by Minbu District Battalion 1. This incident signified an acceleration of attacks in the strategically situated Bago Range and related areas. In Moyar, where the Military Council Western Regional Military Command is stationed, Revolutionary Forces targeted the Military Council vehicles on the outskirts of the town. 4 enemy officers were killed and 4 firearms were seized, contributing to the heightened urban arrest. Meanwhile, in Dirim City, Tuesday, a battle ensued, resulting in the captures of the border area and National Resource Development Department office and the police station, with 7 policemen losing their lives. Following a mine exploration near the One Love Quarter in Changme, Northern Shan State on May 26, the military council soldier engaged in nightly gunfire for 4 consecutive days. On May 31st, the Ta'aw National Liberation Army declared non-recognition of mining and other private businesses in the Ta'aw region previously approved by Burmese government department. They mandated reapplication for permits within 6 months, despite the implementations of the hiking temporary ceasefire agreement in northern Shan State through China's intervention. Tensions between the military council and allied forces continue to escalate. Let's see what do we have for our weekly roundup news in coming weeks. Thanks for watching PVTV International.